All right, buckle up, because today we're diving deep into a book that's, well, let's just say it sparked a lot of debate.
Robert Greene's 48 Laws of Power.
Yeah, this thing, it's like a guidebook to, wielding power, climbing those ladders, and maybe stepping on a few toes along the way. All inspired by history's biggest players.
Emperors, seductresses, warmongers, you name it. Greene lays out these 48 laws, kind of like a playbook for understanding how power works.
But here's the thing. Some of these laws, they can seem a little morally gray.
Oh, for sure. Some are downright ruthless.
So, disclaimer. We're not saying you should go out and become a Machiavellian mastermind. But we are going to break down each of these 48 laws, see what makes them tick, and maybe learn a thing or two about the, shall we say, less glamorous side of human nature.
Exactly.
So law number 1, never outshine the master. Greene kicks things off with this story about a painter, right?
Yeah, this guy's super talented.
And he paints this incredible portrait of his king.
Makes the king look amazing.
But guess what? The king is totally insecure. He feels threatened. And what does he do? Gets rid of the painter.
Lesson learned. Sometimes being too good is a bad thing.
Right. Especially if you're making the person in charge look bad. So what's the takeaway here?
It's about strategic humility, knowing when to shine and when to, dim your light a little.
Don't let your ego get in the way of your ambition.
All right.
Law number 2. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. Okay, this one sounds a little harsh.
Yeah, Greene's not pulling any punches here.
Is he saying ditch your friends and befriend your enemies?
Not exactly, but he does make a point that friends, well, they can get complacent. They can even start to envy your success.
True, true.
Enemies, on the other hand, they keep you on your toes. They push you to be better.
So use that to your advantage.
Exactly. See your rivals as a source of motivation.
Okay, I can see how that could work. All right, law number 3. Conceal your intentions.
This is all about being a master strategist.
So like keeping your cards close to your chest?
Exactly. If no one knows your true goals, they can't predict your moves or plan against you.
It's like a poker face, but for, life.
Exactly. Control the narrative, keep them guessing.
Love it. Law number 4, always say less than necessary.
Ooh, this one's a classic.
I feel like this applies to so many situations.
Oh yeah, from job interviews to first dates.
Right. Less is more.
Think about the most powerful figures in history. They didn't always go around blabbing about their plans.
They let their actions speak for themselves.
Exactly. Mystery creates allure. Silence breeds respect.
All right, law number 5. So much depends on reputation. Guard it with your life.
This is huge, especially in today's world.
With social media and everything.
Exactly. Your reputation is online for everyone to see. One wrong move, and it can be game over.
So think before you tweet. Law number 6. Court attention at all cost.
This is about standing out from the crowd.
In a world that's so noisy and crowded.
Exactly. You need to grab attention if you want to be heard.
And sometimes that means being a little bit outrageous.
Think Lady Gaga's meat dress. Controversial? Maybe, but definitely got people talking.
Can't argue with that. Okay, law number 7. Get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit.
The art of delegation.
This one feels a little iffy.
Yeah, Greene walks a fine line here.
It's like, delegate, yes, but don't forget to give credit where credit is due.
Right. But he's also saying that the person with the vision, the one who steers the ship, deserves the ultimate recognition.
Okay, I can see that perspective.
Yeah.
Law number 8. Make other people come to you. Use bait if necessary.
This is about playing the long game.
So don't chase after opportunities.
No, make yourself the opportunity. Become the prize.
Create that sense of scarcity.
Exactly. Make them come to you.
All right, law number 9. Win through your actions, never through argument.
This one's pretty straightforward.
Actions speak louder than words.
Exactly. You can argue all day long, but at the end of the day, it's what you do that matters.
Results, baby. Law number 10. Infection. Avoid the unhappy and unlucky. Now, this one sounds a little harsh.
Yeah, Greene can be a bit, blunt.
Is he saying we should ignore people who are struggling?
Not necessarily, but he does make a point that negativity can be contagious.
Like misery loves company.
Exactly. Surround yourself with positive, driven people who lift you up, not drag you down.
Good advice. Law number 11. Learn to keep people dependent on you.
This is about becoming indispensable.
So like being the go-to person, the problem solver.
Exactly. Develop a unique skill, become an expert in your field. The more people rely on you, the more power you hold.
Makes sense. Law number 12. Use selective honesty and generosity to disarm your victim. Victim seems like a strong word here.
Yeah, Greene's not always the most sensitive writer.
But is he saying, like, be nice strategically?
Yeah, kind of.
Huh?
Strategic kindness can lower people's defenses. A well-timed gift, a genuine compliment. These things can build trust and make people more open to your influence.
Interesting. Law number 13. When asking for help, appeal to people's self-interest, never to their mercy or gratitude.
This is negotiation 101.
Don't beg, don't plead.
No, appeal to their self-interest. Show them how helping you will also benefit them.
Make it a win-win.
Exactly. Law number 14. Pose as a friend, work as a spy.
Okay, things are getting a little cloak and dagger here.
This is all about gathering information. Listen more than you speak. Observe.
Be a fly on the wall.
Exactly. You'll be amazed at what you can learn just by paying attention.
I'll keep my ears open. Law number 15. Crush your enemy. Totally. Whoa. Okay, that escalated quickly.
All right, this one needs some context.
Yeah, it sounds a little, intense.
In the time of, ancient warfare, leaving your enemy alive was a recipe for future trouble.
Right, revenge and all that.
But in today's world, this law is more about, metaphorical crushing, completely dismantling their arguments or strategies.
So no actual crushing.
No. But definitely don't leave any room for a comeback.
Got it. Law number 16. Use absence to increase respect and honor.
This is about the power of scarcity.
Ooh, I like this one.
Don't be available all the time. Make yourself a little bit hard to get.
Like a limited edition sneaker.
Exactly. The less accessible you are, the more valuable you become.
Makes sense. Law number 17. Keep others in suspended terror. Cultivate an air of unpredictability.
Sounds a little bit villainous.
Yeah, Greene's not afraid to go there.
So be unpredictable.
But strategically so. If people can't predict your next move, they can't control you.
Keeps them on their toes.
Exactly. Law number 18. Do not build fortresses to protect yourself. Isolation is dangerous.
So don't wall yourself off.
Right. It might seem like a good idea to isolate yourself from your enemies, but it can backfire.
How so?
Well, if you're too isolated, you lose touch with what's going on. You become vulnerable.
So stay connected.
Exactly. Build bridges, not walls. Law number 19. Know who you're dealing with. Do not offend the wrong person.
This one seems like common sense.
It is, but it's easy to forget.
Right. We've all made this mistake.
Not everyone is worth fighting. Choose your battles wisely. Good advice. Law number 20. Do not commit to anyone.
This is about staying independent.
So, no alliances, no loyalty.
Well, not quite. But Greene does say that committing too strongly to one person or group can limit your options.
Makes sense.
Stay flexible. Stay nimble.
Got it. Law number 21. Play a sucker to catch a sucker. Seem dumber than your mark. Ooh, this one sounds fun.
Yeah, this is all about playing the fool.
Like pretending to be less intelligent than you actually are.
Exactly. It can lull your opponent into a false sense of security.
Makes them underestimate you.
Exactly. And then, bam, you strike.
Sneaky. Law number 22. Use the surrender tactic. Transform weakness into power.
This one's a bit counterintuitive.
So surrender, like give up.
Not exactly. But sometimes appearing weaker than you actually are can work to your advantage.
How so?
It can disarm your opponent, make them overconfident.
And then, bam, you take them by surprise.
Precisely. Law number 23. Concentrate your forces.
Okay, this one seems like a good life strategy in general.
It is. Don't spread yourself too thin.
Focus on your strengths.
Exactly. Identify your key goals and pour your energy into achieving them.
Less is more. Law number 24. Play the perfect courtier.
This is about mastering social intelligence.
So be charming. Be diplomatic.
Exactly. Know how to navigate social situations, how to win people over.
The art of schmoozing. Law number 25. Recreate yourself.
Oh, this one sounds like a personal growth mantra.
It is. Be willing to adapt, to reinvent yourself.
Don't be afraid of change.
Exactly. The world is constantly changing, and you need to be able to change with it.
Evolve or die. Law number 26, keep your hands clean.
This is about protecting your reputation.
So don't get caught in the mud.
Exactly. Delegate tasks that could backfire on you, maintain a sense of plausible deniability.
Stay above the fray. Law number 27. Play on people's need to believe to create a cult-like following.
This one's all about the power of belief.
So create a narrative that people will buy into. Exactly. Tap into their desires, their fears, their hopes. Give them something to believe in.
The power of storytelling. Law number 28. Enter action with boldness.
This is about taking risks.
Calculated risks, right?
Of course. But don't be afraid to be bold.
Make a statement.
Exactly. Boldness inspires confidence. It can often be the deciding factor in your success.
I love it. Law number 29. Plan all the way to the end.
Don't just wing it.
Think ahead.
Way ahead. Anticipate obstacles. Have a plan for every contingency.
Be prepared for anything. Law number 30. Make your accomplishments seem effortless.
This is about projecting an aura of confidence and ease.
Even if you're sweating bullets behind the scenes.
Exactly. People are more impressed by those who make difficult things look easy.
Effortless grace. Law number 31. Control the options. Get others to play with the cards you deal.
This is about setting the stage for your success.
So like stacking the deck in your favor.
Exactly. Create a situation where you have multiple options while limiting the choices of others.
Be the puppet master. Law number 32. Play to people's fantasies. Oh, this one sounds like Marketing 101.
It is. People are emotional creatures.
So appeal to their emotions.
Exactly. Create a story that resonates with their desires, their dreams.
Sell a sizzle, not the steak. Law number 33. Discover each man's thumbscrew.
This one's about understanding human weaknesses.
So find their pressure points.
Exactly. Everyone has something they're afraid of, something they desperately want.
And use that to your advantage.
If necessary. Law number 34. Be royal in your own fashion. Act like a king to be treated like one. This is about projecting confidence and authority.
So fake it till you make it.
Not exactly. It's about embodying the qualities of a leader. Be decisive, be confident, be respectful.
Command respect through your actions. Law number 35. Master the art of timing.
This is about patience.
Knowing when to strike.
Exactly. Don't rush into things. Wait for the opportune moment.
Patience is a virtue. Law number 36. Disdain things you cannot have. Ignoring them is the best revenge.
Yeah. This is about letting go.
Of things you can't control.
Exactly. Don't waste your energy on things that don't matter.
Pick your battles. Law number 37. Create compelling spectacles.
This is about creating memorable experiences.
So like putting on a show.
Exactly. Think big, think bold, think unforgettable.
Make them stop and stare. Law number 38. Think as you like, but behave like others.
This one's about fitting in.
So conform. Be a sheep.
Not exactly, but it is important to understand social norms and expectations.
Know when to blend in. Law number 39. Stir up waters to catch fish.
This is about creating a little bit of chaos.
So disrupt the status quo.
Exactly. Sometimes shaking things up can give you an advantage.
Interesting. Law number 40. Despise the free lunch.
This one's about being wary of offers that seem too good to be true.
There's no such thing as a free lunch.
Exactly. Accepting favors can create obligations that could come back to bite you.
Be careful what you wish for. Law number 41. Avoid stepping into a great man's shoes.
This is about forging your own path.
So don't try to be someone you're not.
Exactly. Create your own legacy. Don't try to live in the shadow of someone else.
Be original. Law number 42. Strike the shepherd and the sheep will scatter.
This one's about targeting the leader.
Take out the head honcho.
Exactly. If you can remove the leader, the followers will be lost and confused.
Divide and conquer. Law number 43. Work on the hearts and minds of others.
This is about connecting with people on an emotional level.
So build relationship.
Exactly. Earn their trust, understand their motivations.
People skills are power skills. Law number 44. Disarm and infuriate with the mirror effect.
This is about reflecting someone's behavior back at them.
So like holding up a mirror to their flaws.
Exactly. It can be a powerful way to disarm or expose someone.
Psychological judo. Law number 45. Preach the need for change, but never reform too much at once.
This one's about managing change effectively.
Don't rock the boat too hard.
Exactly. People resist radical change. Introduce changes gradually, make them feel comfortable.
Baby steps. Law number 46. Never appear too perfect.
This one's about being relatable.
So don't be afraid to show your flaws.
Exactly. Nobody's perfect, and trying to appear perfect can actually make you seem less approachable.
Keep it real. Law number 47, do not go past the mark you aimed for. In victory, learn when to stop.
This is about knowing when to quit while you're ahead.
Don't get greedy.
Exactly. Success can be intoxicating, but it's important to know when to stop and savor your victory.
Words to live by. And finally, law number 48, assume formlessness. Okay, this one sounds a little zen.
It is. It's about being adaptable, like water.
Go with the flow.
Exactly. Don't get stuck in rigid patterns or strategies. Be flexible, be fluid, be unstoppable.
So there you have it, Robert Greene's 48 Laws of Power.
A fascinating, if somewhat controversial, look at the dynamics of power.
It's a toolkit, not a blueprint.
Use it wisely, ethically, and always remember to be self-aware.
Great advice. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Wow, we did it. All 48 Laws of Power.
That was quite the journey.
We covered a lot of ground. Some of these laws are definitely ethically questionable, to say the least.
For sure. But they offer a fascinating insight into how power dynamics work and human behavior in general. It's up to each individual to use this knowledge wisely.
Responsibly.
Yeah.
Now, out of all these laws, which ones stand out to you as the most potent? The ones that almost anyone could benefit from understanding?
That's a tough one. There are so many good ones. But if I had to choose, I'd say Law 1, never outshine the master, is crucial for anyone working with, well, a master. Law 5, so much depends on reputation. Guard it with your life. That's just universal. Law 10, infection, avoid the unhappy and unlucky, is a good reminder to curate your environment. And Law 28, interaction with boldness. And Law 35, master the art of timing. Those are just great principles for achieving anything, really.
Great choices. So much wisdom packed into those 48 laws. As you go about your day, think about these laws. See if you can spot them in action. Are they playing out in your life, in your work? And how might you use them, ethically, of course, to achieve your own goals? Until next time, keep diving deep.